Fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Welcome back to Life is Strange. And today we start with the best dialogue choice in the game.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth.
This guy is such a dick.
At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt. What?
No, David, no!
Jesus! David Madsen! He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? Okay. Let's try this one last time.
So our current goal is to help David win this fight. And now that we know he's coming, there's two different alterations we can make to this scenario. The first change is that now that we know it's David, we can call and warn him that Jefferson's about to hit him. The second change that we can make is Max can now interrupt Jefferson and make a final request from him that changes the circumstances of the fight.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Actually, only 3 of these change the circumstances of the fight. We can make it louder, we can make it darker, or we can have him move the cart closer to Max to give her some water. However, the one last picture doesn't change anything about the scenario, but it does give us an achievement picture, so I'm going to choose that first.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
And we can see just how goddamn furious Max is in this picture. I really like her facial expression there. Jesus Christ.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Get the camera next to you!
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me. David Madsen. Of course. Well, this is what you get for playing cop. A real bullet.
Jefferson, it's over.
David, kick that table!
Yes, sir.
David Madsen.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are
Grab
not
that bottle.
going to stop me. Sorry, Madsen. You should have stuck to harassing students. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
So joke's on me. I didn't actually know that the one last picture put that camera there and that you can succeed in the first part of the scenario by having David throw the camera. I'm actually aiming to get a special way of beating this where David ends up completely uninjured. So to do that, we want to ask for some water.
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
I cannot believe this is like my 8th time through. I cannot believe that I keep finding new ways to succeed or fail in this fight. Good God.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What? No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me. David Madsen. Of course.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit! No signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
Now, what the hell is this place?
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer.
So, the first question a lot of you guys probably have is, how the hell did we end up here? Because Max reported Jefferson to the police. Unfortunately, when we went back in time and tore up the photo, we went far enough back in the timeline that we changed the primary timeline in which we reported Jefferson. He burned the photo from the first day of school, or Monday, I guess, that we jumped back to report him. So we could never do that. So he's never been reported. And actually, our journal is completely gone. It's been burned to shit. We can't read it anymore. So that sucks. We do have a couple text messages, though, from the night of the party. We have Warren actually doing a pretty cool thing. Realizes he can't find Max at the party anywhere and starts looking for her. We also have Taylor, who around 12:30 started looking for Victoria. And unfortunately, because we warned Victoria about Nathan rather than Jefferson, she's dead now. We also have this message, this bunch of messages from Joyce looking for Chloe. And they're just really heartbreaking and terrible. However, we do have one good set of messages from Daniel, who is going to go out with Brooke now, and he's real pleased that we talked him into going to the party. So, that's a nice thing, right? So, a couple things to look at around this room before we talk to David.
No one would have looked for Nathan's body with this.
And it looks like Jefferson was setting up Nathan to frame him for the murders. Even though Nathan's now dead, he's setting it up to make it look like he disappeared into Los Angeles.
Looks like Jefferson was planning a major security renovation with Prescott cash.
I had no idea he was this sick.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna save you. For the last time.
And we can't leave Chloe's belongings behind.
There's no way I'm leaving your necklace here.
I'm sorry you had to be here.
So there are a few other trophies, pieces of evidence that Jefferson hung on to that it seems like he was...
God. It's a studio.
Thanks, buddy. It looks like he was going to frame Nathan with. We have Victoria's bracelet over here.
Oh, that's Victoria's bracelet. I bet Jefferson was going to use that to frame Nathan.
I'm sorry you had to be here.
Oh, I want to burn all these photos. I hate looking at me like that.
And these are the photos that we used to jump back to before.
Damn. Jefferson torched everything. Now the only photo I can get is the one Warren took.
The Prescotts had to know about this.
You won't need those glasses again.
I like that he punched him so hard his glasses just flew the fuck across the room.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
I never did. Until too late.
You shouldn't have to suspect your teacher.
He wasn't a real teacher. He just wanted to lecture. It was part of his sick plans.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
In these dialogue choices, it seems like we can be rather mean to David, and I don't really understand why. Like, he just saved us from Mr. Jefferson. I'm just gonna be as nice to him as possible.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
Also, I think this is as close as we get to it being spelled out, but the reason that David was able to find us and save us is because back in episode 4, when Chloe and Max discovered the murder barn, they left all the information about it up on Chloe's laptop. They left all that stuff just out in her room, so assumedly David came back to the house and saw it.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not going to make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step-douche. So, where is Chloe?
So here's our first choice of episode 5. And I regret to tell you that this is not a vote choice. One of these options is too hideous for me to accept as what's happening. And that's if we tell him the truth. And my very first time through this game, we just reality hopped so many times I couldn't remember what happened to Chloe. So I chose this one.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. It can't.
No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard. Last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it! You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
Why can't I just wake up? Let this be a nightmare.
I've seen so many people die this week. Now Jefferson. I feel numb.
The fact is, we are going to revise time again, and we are going to keep this from happening to Chloe. So there's no reason to make David suffer like this. It's pointless and it's cruel, and he doesn't deserve it. As shitty as a person as he's been, he has redeemed himself, at least to me, by saving Max. And I am not going to do that to him.
David, she was pretty stressed out, so she went to go medicate before I ended up in here. So she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier. I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room. Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
You're not getting away with this, Jefferson.
I mean, he sure as hell isn't. He's hogtied and...
Cops are getting you in one piece.
Yeah, the cops are going to throw him in prison forever and ever. So I don't think we need to kill him. It's ridiculous. But next time, we're going to leave the dark room. And we're going to try and save Chloe. Thanks for joining me.
Sick and evil.